All right, tonight's double. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Trenton Thunder. Miguel Santiago gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one. No score. Chandler Smith will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball heading for the alley. Blair giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. James Katz will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. At the plate, Chandler Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Anderson is in pursuit, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Chandler Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Now batting.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Blair ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year. Chandler Smith will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. Maurice Coleman steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Welcome back to our minor league pregame show as we move closer to the start of Eastern League action with tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Chandler Smith will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So stepping in, number 3, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So striding in, number 12, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Hammond racing back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Chris Hammond will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
On the ground to short. 2, 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a man. Chandler Smith stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Hammond ranging back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they jump ahead by 3.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game.
In now, Freddie Baez, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit out toward second. Oh, a diving stop. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. More in a moment on the show. Chandler Smith will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. Chandler Smith gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Smith.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Anderson on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
You know emotions are...
James Katz will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the 2nd out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. What surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. All right, tonight's AA Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Chandler Smith is our subject, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game, it's always worth talking about. He got some good pitches to hit, and he just flat out did not miss them. I mean, I've seen guys put fewer out.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Trenton Thunder and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number.
Miguel Santiago. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Smith. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Chandler Smith. We'll see if he can keep the magic wand going. He was 5 for 5 in the ballgame last night. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Joe Gross will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last. Here's the 3-2, and he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up. Chandler Smith will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Second baseman, Chandler Smith.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate. Joe Gross, he singled his last time up.
And everyone knows he's...
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. Coming to the plate now, A.C. Reed. And he could give his guy...
These kind of opportunities early in a ball game, it can change.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Now the runner's on his way home. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. And Chandler Smith digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Sanchez moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Chandler Smith will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will come in to score. It's a sacrifice fly, and it delivers the goal. Into the box now, Chandler Smith earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blair sprinting after it, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Jake Gamble stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, what a... He's up with it. The throw. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a little unfortunate he couldn't get that final out in the ninth, but still.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our... Greg Madsen will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular...
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing. Ryan Morgan will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't...
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Gil Garcia will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Chandler Smith will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Salinas ranging back to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. Gil Garcia steps in now. Oh, and it's Taylor made to short. 6. 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. We'll head now to the home. Chandler Smith stands in another RBI spot. He's already got 3 in the game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how many good pitches he's going to see right here. He's been too much of a factor in this game. I wouldn't pitch to him.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone. Chandler Smith steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second.
Smith.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Salinas ranging back, still going back. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Chandler Smith will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Greg Madsen will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And, Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Draft behind us, here's what happened on the diamond yesterday. Starting in the AL East, the Toronto Blue Jays totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 9-6. The Boston Red Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-6. The Royals combined for 4 total home runs as they beat